And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Pedro Gonzalez. And here it comes. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He wastes no time on this one. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Susana Montoya. Foul ball there. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Wouldn't chase that time.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. Torres over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
In the air, left side, sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig.
First baseman, number 4, Lou
Gehrig handling the duties at first, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And stepping in for the Yankees, Carlos Manuel. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped to third and caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
And now it's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Hits the fence. The throw into second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Judge out on the play.
Batting fifth.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ruth has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back in New York, top of the second. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. And a pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Popped up. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Foul ball.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So in now for Cleveland, Yogi Berra. Big time power. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Popped in the air, left field. Dominguez brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bill, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Jason Dominguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit. Inside at 100. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here comes the throw. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Settles under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top half of the 3rd inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Cole back to work. Ripped to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Pedro Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So now here's the DH, Susana Montoya. Close but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Into center. Judge has it sized up. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Bob Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Fly to left his first time. That misses. And it's 1-0. On the ground to Jazz. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Carlos Manuel. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ruth makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball, 1 strike.
Soto batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that's a little bit high.
It's a good take.
The Guardians leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Right side. Robinson throws to first in time. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Just missed. Bounce to third. Matthews gathers and throws to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the power speed combo. Lou Gehrig. The pitch. And there's the strike.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Dave Whitfield digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 so far. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Out to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And up next for Cleveland, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
1 and 2 is the count.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Now 2 and 2.
2-2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Yogi Berra. right-hander deals.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Clayton Beeter getting loose out there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe.
1 and 2.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 1-2. Wouldn't
Ball.
chase that time. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clayton Beeter.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So the lineup flips over. Pedro Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Gonzalez measures 6 feet 2 inches, only 20 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. And another ball. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now, Susana Montoya. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Runner on the go. Left field. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Dominguez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This to third. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bob Gonzalez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all. Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Luke Eric. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 9-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall. His top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Babe Ruth digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 10-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
The Guardians up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to center, sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. So digging in, Eddie Matthews, 1 for 2. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Hit in the air, center field. Judge is under it. Out number 2. And up next for Cleveland, Yogi Berra. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Wells stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Got him. And 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Carlos Manuel. There's the strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Right through there for a strike.
Foul ball.
Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's
swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Craig Biggio.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Hamilton back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Slider misses outside. One and two here. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Pedro Gonzalez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's deep and out of here. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. It's 11-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
One out, base is empty. Susana Montoya getting ready to hit. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back, pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's going to be Bob Gonzalez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Outside low. 1-1. That one is upstairs. The Guardians up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a base hit up the middle.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Garrick at the plate and takes high there. On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. The throw in. Safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So in now for Cleveland, Babe Ruth. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Judge snags it on the run. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. So remaining in the game defensively, Craig Biggio. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Cy Young.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
In the air, left side. Ruth hauls it in, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Aaron Judge.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Yanks held in check. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score. Right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Whitfield at the plate now as he chases after that one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Stepping up for the Guardians, Eddie Matthews. This guy with big-time power and an elite defense. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Mike Schmidt looking to start something with 1 gone.
Mike Schmidt.
Line drive, come on.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's the catcher, Yogi Berra. He's a guy who does it. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Johnny Bench looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 11. Staying in the game on defense, Mike Schmidt. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Gleyber Torres up to hit. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Juan Marichal.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Strike 1. Marichal measures 6 feet even, over 200 career wins, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Here's a rocket out to left. And out number 1 on the grab. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there at the knees. Next offering upstairs.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Right-handed reliever. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Marshall is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score.